Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Girl, sit down. Put your phone down and grab your glass because you are not going to believe the absolute circus act I have been living in. My sister, the golden child, is back for Christmas, and naturally, the house revolves around her. But she is testing me on a spiritual level. It started yesterday. I was tidying the living room when I saw something in the corner that made my heart stop. Plugged into the wall was a literal death trap. A phone charger that looked like it had been chewed by a rabid badger. The rubber was stripped, wires were exposed, red, blue, copper, just naked and screaming. It was wrapped in sticky Scotch tape, and I swear I could smell ozone. It was buzzing with bad energy. Naturally, being a responsible human who enjoys not burning to death, I unplugged it immediately, holding it by the very tip so I didn't get shocked. I marched it to the kitchen and showed Dad. I said, "Dad, are you trying to torch the house?" Dad turned pale. He was horrified. He thought it was one of his old, neglected cables. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "Get rid of it. Do not let that thing back in a socket." So I walked it to the outside trash can and buried it. I felt like a hero. I was thinking, "You're welcome, family." I just saved Christmas from becoming a charcoal briquette. But then, fast forward to today. I threw away a dangerous phone charger to save my family from a fire, and now my life is over. My sister, Her Royal Highness, wakes up at noon and comes stumbling into the living room looking for her charger. I'm drinking tea, feeling peaceful until she asks, "Have you seen my charger? The long white one?" My stomach flipped. I asked if it was taped up. She looks at me like I'm stupid and says, "Yes, it has tape on it because it frayed a little bit." "Frayed a little bit," I said. "Honey, that thing looked like an autopsy photo." That's when I realized the fire hazard I threw away was hers. I told her I tossed it because Dad and I agreed it was dangerous. The room went dead silent. Then the explosion happened. She went 0 to 100, screaming about how she needs it for university work, which is a lie. We are on break. She starts pacing, acting like I tossed her kidney in the trash. "You touched my property, you threw it away." I yelled back. It was a bomb waiting to go off. But she just screeched that she has assignments and calls to make. She was making such a scene that Mom came running in from the laundry room, terrified. My sister points a shaking finger at me like I'm the Wicked Witch and wails. She just threw it out without asking me. This is where it gets ridiculous. My sister is having a meltdown because I threw away her fire hazard charger. Now I have to explain myself to Mom while my sister hyperventilates on the sofa, clutching her dead phone. She screams, "I have no way to charge my phone. You ruined everything." I felt bad, so I tried to be the bigger person. I went to my bag and pulled out my expensive, heavy-duty Anchor charger. I handed it to her and said, "Here, take mine. It's better and won't burn the house down." She snatches it, plugs it in, and then looks at me with a sneer. "This is too short." I blinked. "Excuse me." She whines, "My other one was 6 feet long. I can't lay in bed and scroll if the cable is this short. This is useless." My $60 charger is useless because Princess can't lay horizontally. I lost it. I gave you a safe solution and you're complaining about length. She demands I order her a specific 6-foot reinforced cable right now. To shut her up, I bought it with my own money. I showed her the confirmation screen. "There, it's coming. Are we done?" You'd think she'd say thanks, right? Nope. She is still angry. Storming around, sighing loudly every time she has to sit near an outlet, acting like I plotted to destroy her life. And the worst part is how my parents are reacting. I saved my family from an electrical fire, and now I'm the villain. My dad is on my side. He told me later, "You did the right thing, safety first." But Mom is playing peacekeeper, which really means enabling. She pulled me aside and gave me the look, saying, "I know it was dangerous, but it wasn't your place to throw away her property. You should have waited. You upset her." So I'm the bad guy for preventing arson. I told Mom, if I waited, she would have plugged it in. Why is her comfort more important than our safety? Mom just sighed about respecting property. Respecting property. It was garbage. It was a rotting banana of a cable. Now I'm hiding in my room because my sister is giving me the silent treatment, loudly telling her friends on FaceTime that her crazy sister destroyed her stuff. She's acting like that $5 plastic death trap was a family heirloom. She's knocking on my door right now, probably to complain that my replacement charger is charging too fast. Christmas is canceled. Next year I'm going anywhere else. If I don't update you, assume I've been strangled with a 6-foot charging cable. Wish me luck.